So lassi is basically a yogurt-based drink, which actually suits the spices. The spices that you folks have experienced, like which is the mushroom. The mushrooms are out of the tandoor, the clay oven. It's skewered and then they're actually marinated first with hung yogurt. Yogurt, basically Greek yogurt. That's what we call it. And the spices vary because we put garam masala, which is a combination of different spices, and the main spice that is marinated in the yogurt and the mushrooms are dipped in is achar, which is pickle, the homemade Indian pickle. So we grind everything together, put yogurt in there, put mushrooms and dip them for almost about 24 hours. So they actually get nicely marinated because mushrooms you can't slice and dice and just put the whole thing in there. So once they're marinated, they go into the tandoor, the clay oven. Then you get them out. This is the result, the one that you just ate, the tandoori cherry mushroom. So the flavor of pickle is very prominent, right? And the chutneys, of course, everything you see is homemade. So the freshness is there.
You guys make all this yourself? Sauce and everything?
Every single thing. Sauces, your marinades, your dips. Of course, we're not allowed to make yogurt here, so we have to unfortunately buy it. But if the rules change, maybe we can make it here.
Make yogurt too, So is this South Indian?
No, this is more Northern Indian.
Northern Indian. So what's the difference?
Oh, huge.
Huge. Okay.
Southern Indian, mostly vegetarian.
Okay.
Also, the spices that they use a lot of curry leaves, mustard seeds. We do also use a few things.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a taste of a Southern Indian dish today.
Oh, okay.
So, we do have Northern Indian aspect of it. Basically, the whole menu is very diverse. So we have Northern Indian food, then we have Southern Indian food, a little bit from the West Coast, and also from the East Coast. We feature Indian Chinese food, which is
it's like
very
a fusion
typical.
Here, right?
Right. It's you can't call it fusion because we didn't fuse anything.
Oh, okay.
It actually is.
It's just like that.
The way it comes from India, we try to portray that here. Because,
I see.
It is Chinese food, but the Chinese people who actually migrated from China and came down to Calcutta, which is the east coast of India, and they settled there. So I always make it's like a joke. I always tell people, I always say this: they bought their noodles and rice and took our spices. So that's what they did. And like it has a lot of infusion of fresh cilantro, scallions, a lot of spices, that ginger garlic that we use to cook. So and of course it's cooked in a wok. So we have a whole kitchen setup for Indian Chinese, and then we have a setup for Indian. So we have the range, we have the fryer, we have the tandoor, everything. So we have two different kitchens basically in a small place. We set it up in such a way.
And is this because you guys are from Northern India?
We actually are from the West Coast, from Bombay.
Okay, Bombay.
From Mumbai, I would say. But the food, I mean, it is from all over.
Right over.
Absolutely, absolutely, from everywhere. Like the samosas are typical of Northern Indian, state. Like you say, from
everyone knows samosas.
From you get it everywhere. You people there, but you also get samosas in the south, but they make it in a different way. They put a little different spice in there, and then the cover that they use. They're like empanadas basically.
Exactly.
So the cover that they use is a little different, but we make them the Northern Indian way, Northern Indian fashion. And like you see, there is shrimp piri piri on the menu. Shrimp piri piri, which is basically shrimp tossed in a very spicy sauce, tomato-based sauce. And it's like a nice appetizer, but it's spicy. Somebody who likes spicy stuff, they love that.
Yeah, Indian food is very spicy.
Not really.
Sometimes.
Some of the dishes are really spicy. Some of them are like very, very nice and mild and flavor. It doesn't have to be family. When you work together, you spend so much time in the restaurant, this becomes family. Everybody here is family.
Exactly.
That's what it is. Everyone, the kids, the guys who work for us, the chefs who work for us, all family. It's like we all get together, spend so much time, almost our entire day.
So Spice Symphony, the only location in Midtown? Do you guys have other locations?
Just this location.
This location. And you have always been in the restaurant business?
Always been in the restaurant.
Okay.
Right.
Moved to New York? Or you've been in New York before?
I've stayed in New York. I mean, I've been in New York for almost 12 years now.
Oh wow! Okay.
I used to work for a cruise line before I got to New York. I used to work for Carnival.
Oh, okay. Carnival?
That's a fun place, man. And I quit there in 2003, came down to New York, worked some places here and there. I used to work for Ahmad, there's another restaurant, very good restaurant in Midtown. I used to work for them for a few years before we started setting up. Chad and I actually met there. We worked together. That's how we became friends.
Open our own.
Yeah, it took time.
Yeah, for sure.
It takes a lot of effort to put it. Business is not easy.
Yeah.
That's the gone fish curry down there. So you're gonna get. He's gonna pull out some pictures from there, of course. This is a vegan dish called the beans poria. This is the west coast of India. This is from the west coast of India. This is from the southern west coast of India.
Okay.
This is telicheri pepper chicken, which is also from the south part of India. Right? We have the samosas, which is from the north. The cherry mushrooms, the tandoori stuff, which is from the northern part of India. The kulchas basically are from the northern part of India.
What's inside here?
It's cheese and onions.
Oh, okay.
And
Chopped
this one is
onions.
totally dairy free. Huh?
Dairy. There's no dairy in there.
So for lactose intolerant, this is
It's the best thing to order. I mean, if they eat seafood, they can definitely have that.
totally awesome.
And this is made. I mean, this is one of my favorite dish here.
Really?
This, not both of us. And the telicheri pepper chicken, which has a great sauce to it. You should try all this to see how you like it.